Welcome to another Nida support video. In this video we're going to look at replacing a broken pin on the trainer. Notice that there are several pin connectors. Pins don't break very easily, but on occasion the pin may break. In order to do this, you'll need a Phillips screwdriver, a regular tip screwdriver, and at least one pigtail. The first thing we'll need to do is open the trainer, and the lid is held by 6 screws, 2 on the right, 2 on the bottom, and 2 on the left. In my case, the screws are already removed, so we'll open up the console. And it's always a good idea to look and make sure you don't have any cables that are hanging up. Make sure that everything is free to open. You might put a cardboard box or something behind the lid so that it doesn't go all the way back. And then, like anytime when you open up the trainer, make sure there are no cables that have come off. Make sure that the circuit cards are tight. Make sure that nothing looks unusual. And then we will go up here to the top of the trainer. We'll pick a connector here to replace, even though we don't have a broken pin. Let's just say we'll replace this one. And first thing to do is you need to disconnect it from the PC card. Gently work it off. Very easy, comes off. Then take your flat tip screwdriver and again very carefully push one of the wings out. Notice that it just pops down. And there is our bad one. Take the replacement. You need to kind of look at the orientation. You could put it 180 degrees out and you'd have to take it out and put it back in again, but not a big deal. But once you're pretty sure you've got it right, you can stick it up here. Now it's a good idea to bend the 2 wings down the first time. They're a little bit hard to get in otherwise, but once they're bent, it'll snap into one side. Just give it a push and you hear it snap in. Just take a look. You can tell if it's not in correctly and make sure that it's seated correctly. And then the last thing will be to hook up the cable again. Make sure you're not off a pin. You can get some really strange indications if you're one pin off. At this point, we've replaced the pigtail. Broken pin has been fixed. Go ahead and gently close the lid. Make sure no cables are pinched. And you'll go back and you'll have to put your 2 screws on the left, 2 screws on the bottom, and 2 screws on the right. And that now makes you an expert at changing broken pins.